Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a basic multi-threading tutorial in Python. So let's get started. So we're just going to import threading. So this library allows us to do multi-threading in Python. I'm pretty sure there's many libraries you can use, but this one is a standard library in Python, so you don't have to install anything. So first we need a function that will be ran when we start the thread. So this is the code that will be in the function. Well, this is the code that will be run in the thread. So name one. So I'm just going to print out both the names, like make sure we format it. Name ate an apple with his friend. Name one. So this is pretty good. And then we check. I'm gonna do a video explaining this code here, the if name equals that. So check that out if you don't know. So then we need to create our thread. So threading dot thread. And then we need to set our targets. The target is actually just a function that you want to call. And then we set the args. So this is the arguments. So I'll just do Fred and Jeff. And then I'll create another thread. We'll call the same function. And then we'll call Jimmy and Gary. So now I've created two thread objects. So this is just an object with thread information. Then we need to start the actual thread. That's thread. So this actually starts or calls the function and starts the thread, because it will not automatically start. So that we've started two threads, so they should be running at the exact same time. Well, probably milliseconds, this one before and then that one, but it's only like milliseconds. And then we have to join it to the main thread, because if we let a thread run, like if we don't wait for it to finish before we exit, I think we'll have errors. It will be like some weird error, and also it's very bad. You shouldn't allow threads to continue running after the main function exits. So we join both of them to the main thread. So for what we do is wait for thread 1 to finish, then we wait for thread 2 to finish. So by the time thread 1 finishes, thread 2 may be finished or may not, but if we don't have to wait for it, it'll just exit. If it have to, it will wait for it. So what's happening here? We'll just save that. Run our function. So what have forgot an equal sign. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fred ate an apple with his friend Jeff. Jimmy ate an apple with his friend Gary. So these threads run at the same time and exit basically instantly, since they're just print functions. So to further show that these are actually running at the same time, you can import time. And I'll just do a mount, and we'll sleep time.sleep amount. So we'll set this to 2, and I'll set this one to 3. So not a very big difference. So if I time this, so this is a Unix command. I think Mac may have it. I don't know about Windows though. So what do we got here? Missing Yep, okay, made a second mistake. Here we go. So if we run this, print it, as you can see it took 3.82 seconds. So the reason why it only took 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds is because these run at the exact same time. So since they run at the exact same time, when this exits, this will still be running. So it means that it waits for 3 seconds instead of 5. So that's also a good example of multi-threading. Okay, so that should be all today. If you have any questions about multi-threading, put it in the description. And if you want any more tutorials on multi-threading, like pools and stuff like that, put it in the description and I'll definitely make a video for that. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day and see you in the next video.